Well, political parties are united in welcoming the release of the final installment of the state capture report.
Yeah, it took long enough. The ANC says it has put in place mechanisms to process the parts of the report that relate to that organisation, its deployees or its members.
Now, it's also produced a discussion document on state capture that will assist deliberations within ANC structures. But the IFP says the report's handover does not herald the end of state capture, while the Democratic Alliance took a stab at the ANC, saying the report shows the party's policy of cadre deployment must be outlawed.
Yeah, the Good Party reacting, calling on law enforcement agencies to act on the evidence that has been presented. Well, still with that, the final part of the state capture report does look into the state security agency. Very important. It says criminality at the agency, which had been the subject of evidence before the commission, was handed over to the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigations in early 2019. Further evidence was then handed over a year later in 2020. The commission saying if the agency had done its job, it would have been able to thoroughly investigate certain elements of state capture. The evidence presented to the commission made it clear that back in 2011, the Guptas needed to be investigated, but no investigation happened, and the situation was made so difficult for certain investigators that they ended up leaving the state security agency. Those who attempted to investigate included then Ambassadors Mklanga and Mo Sheikh, Loyisa Jafta and General Gibson Njenje.
State capture was an assault to South Africa's democracy and it violated the citizens of this country. Now, that's according to President Cyril Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa says the country owes a great debt of gratitude to Chief Justice Raymond Zondo and the State Capture Commission staff. He further says the work they have done will be used to ensure state capture never happens again.
The formal handover today of this final report represents the fulfillment of the remedial action that was set out in the State of Capture report as issued by the then Public Protector. The work of this commission is a vital part on our efforts to deal with state capture. The report is far more than a record of widespread corruption, fraud, and abuse. It is also an instrument through which the country can work to ensure that such events, such as state capture, never ever happen again in our country. As a nation, we owe a great debt of gratitude to the chairperson of the Commission, Chief Justice Raymond Zondo, for the monumental task that he and the evidence leaders, investigators, the lawyers, as well as researchers have been undertaking over the past 4 years. And this has been work that they have done in service to our people and our country.